All right, what's up, y'all? Hope y'all are having a wonderful time. So we're gonna do the weekly outlook for this week, and let's start with the DXY chart. And I'm gonna go over Forex pairs, Euro, GBP, and then gold. And lastly, I would do the outlook for NQ future as well. But let's start with DXY, right? So I'm not gonna go into this right here. You could tell by this right here that price came down all the way into this down close candle that is a bullish order block, tapped into that, went up, broke the structure, then we had this wick up and we broke that with this fair value gap on the chart, and price came all the way down, tapped that fair value gap, the higher of that fair value gap, and went higher, and you could see we had a small huge volume imbalance here. I think that was the oh yeah. So that was the Thursday closing, and this was the Friday open. All right. So there is the volume imbalance that we had on the XY, and price supported it pretty nicely, I would say, and went higher. But this week, I would say pretty much not the best week in terms of bullish bias. It did give us a bullish candle, a nice one on Thursday, but Friday it didn't do much. It stayed within the range of this candle. So what are you gonna look for the next week? All right. So the next week price gonna sweep this high, and we have this gap. I'm not gonna get into this imbalance, bro. What I want to see the XY sweeping all these highs, and I'm not gonna get into these highs right now. But just because we're doing this for the next week, all right. So the next week I'm looking for bullish prices on the XY. That's it. And I don't want to see price um, going down anymore. Even if we go down, I want to see this down close candle right here. This down close candle that is a bullish order block, and we created that within this inversion gap. So I want to see price opens up and shoot higher. But what I think gonna happen is that I don't think we're gonna tap into that. But if it does, probably it's gonna uh, tap into the lower end of this gap here, then shoot up. If not, it's gonna shoot up after the market opens, right? So I'll be looking for bullish prices. And for the XO, I'm not gonna get into the 4-hour chart. And yeah, let's get to Euro USD. All right, what do you see on Euro USD? Same thing. We tapped into this very short block on the daily time frame, failed to sweep that high. Then we had this market structure shift here. Then we had this inversion fair value gap right there. Let me label it up. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Fair value gap, IVG. Right, so that's the IVG, and you could see price from resistance going through that. So I'm expecting price to continue going lower, but we could. Um, I think there is a high probability that price gonna open up. Probably gonna tap into that. If not, it's gonna stay open and it's gonna go for these lows right here. These lows. Now, these three lows are on the weekly time frame. So what I want you to do is that draw all the weekly high and low on your chart. It doesn't matter if it's here or here. It doesn't matter if there is a swing low on the daily time frame at that low or high. Just uh, draw those lines on your chart because those are the most sensitive points. All right, those weekly highs and weekly lows. So these three right here are weekly lows, and I think price probably gonna go down from here. If not, we'll try to tap into that. If it does, then good. But when it does that, see if there is any SMT with GBP wasted. That's it. Um, I'll have a look at on the forward time frame, bro. So yeah, just by looking on the forward time frame, I think price is gonna tap into this. All right, it's gonna sweep this. buy side. So that's gonna be pushed. The buy side gonna be pushed. And at that time, when we go lower from here, I want to see some sort of SM to this high. Um, that you're gonna see GBP USD. All right, that's it. I'm not gonna make this critical, bro. I'm not gonna make this uh, difficult for you to understand. I'm just gonna keep it clean. All right, and yeah. So this is a weekly rejection block on GBP USD, and after tapping into that, we took out this minor buy side right here before breaking down. We tapped into that. We swept this buy side here. Then we broke this market structure. There is the market structure shift, and we had this imbalance. So this week price went up into that, rejected from there, and you could see it respected that pretty nicely. And then we had this low broken here as well. So what I want to see is that uh, probably it's gonna open up and probably gonna there is a small gap right here. If you can see it, there is a small gap on the daily time frame. Here it is. So what I want to see is that price I mean market opens up, taps into that, if not a little bit higher into this uh, up close candle here, all right, then sell off. If not, it's just gonna open up, then sell off aggressively from there, all right. So what I want you to do is draw these candles high and low, just like that, and I'm gonna go on the 4 hour time frame. All right, so this is the weekly BC right here. So these are for your target. You can use these daily lows to target, but I'm pretty much bearish on GBP USD as well. Now let's go on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so yeah, on the 4 hour time frame, same thing like GBP USD, I mean USD. So we have these three consecutive up close candle, and there that is a bullish order block on the daily time frame. This whole range. So what I want to see, price opens up, probably gonna go down, take it out, this out, then gonna go up and tap into that and then sell off. If not, that's the first scenario. If not, it's just gonna open up, take these out right here, and then gonna sell off. And if not that, then it's probably gonna make a lower high while EURUSD gonna create a higher high. All right, and then it's gonna sell off. That's it. All right, now let's go to gold. So yeah, bro, what I want to tell you for gold is that stay out of it, bro, for now, until it um, makes some sort of market structure or highs or lows on the daily time frame. Stay out of it. You cannot just long this just based on this fair value gap on the daily time frame, because if you go on a 4 hour time frame, you can literally see that this this pair is just consolidated. But, yeah, I mean consolidating right now. Gold is in a range boundary area right now until it breaks one of these highs or lows. Don't touch it. But if you ask me where it can go, I'll tell you that there is a high probability that price probably gonna sweep this high and then gonna come back down, right? And then if we're gonna be bullish, probably there's gonna be some sort of SMT with silver at that moment, and then it's gonna shoot up. That's it. That's what I can tell you. All right, but stay out of it. If even if you wanna look for setup, I'll tell you be precise about your setups or entries. Don't risk much on gold right now. It's in a range bound area right now. All right. All right. Let's go to NQ futures. Okay. Let's start with the daily time frame. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go to NQ with much with a little bit more uh, details than the others. All right. So what NQ did this week? NQ opened up. I think here, yeah, opened up, tapped into this volume imbalance, pretty much took up this low, then again went back into that range. Even though we had a bearish day on Friday, but it stayed within this range from this high to that low. All right. Now before that, we had this gap, this CB right here above the equal highs. All right. Now most of you all been looking for these highs to be taken out. I'm not against it that price cannot take these out, but I look to think that probably NQ gonna sell it from here. Now, why do I say that? If you look, if we compare NQ with ES, you can see ES been making all these higher highs. All right, all these higher highs and took out the all-time high. But look at NQ. What's NQ doing? NQ failed to create these higher highs. Every time it tried to go up, it failed. It tapped into this volume imbalance one, two, three, four times. All right, and every time it tapped into that volume imbalance, it sold out outside. All right, and we failed to tap into the upper CB right here. Now, how can you use this thing right here to be sure about the bias? All right. Now, for NQ, where it is right now, you cannot be sure about the bias. You just get a thinking with the market. But I'll tell you why I'm bearish on NQ. So if you look at here within this whole range right here, where price is right now, where price is right now. So is, price is in extreme premium right now. All right. And within that premium zone, what's price doing? Price engineered buy side, took it out. Then again engineered some buy side, took it out. Then gave us this structure break right here. Now this right here is not a valid structure break. All right. But this here looks more defined. Okay. And if you look at yes at the time, you could see we did have like higher highs on both of them. But if we compare with this high, then we have bearish SMT that swing high, and with the all-time high, we also have that bearish SMT at that moment. And after that high formed, you could see we're failing to create a body inside that volume imbalance. All right. Now we see all these rejection week, all these weeks failing to create a body inside of this volume imbalance. Okay. And we had this multi-structure shift. Then we had SMT with this candle's high, if I'm not wrong. Okay, no, my bad. I think there was a SMT on the 4 hour time frame, alright? My bad. So yeah, after we within this range, we took out these internal highs with this move right here. Before taking out that high, we had this swing high right here. There is no other swing high on the daily time frame on NQ. Alright, before taking out this um, a buy side right here. So we took it out, and then I think we took out this high as well. Yeah, so we took that high as well, then broke below this low. It's a huge candle. All right, and if you extend this line right here, these two consecutive up close candle, you can use these for as a bullish order block. All right, what the freak I'm saying, bro? I mean bearish order block. You can use these two up close candle as bearish order block after this market structure shift. So if we have a market structure shift and we are in premium, we took out buy side and price is failing to go higher, then what does it mean? It means that we're probably going to sell off. Now, one thing I can tell you for sure, if we don't break below this low and go up and take out this high right here, that blue line, that blue arrow, you see that swing high, it's likely to go higher and take out this all-time high. That's it. That's what I can tell you. And you should draw this rejection block on your chart as well if it does go up. All right. So only thing that's gonna cause NQ to go higher if we break this high right here. That blue arrow indicating that high, that swing high. If we break it, then price probably gonna go up. That's it. And let me go on a 4 hour time frame. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. Okay. So we had this structure shift right here. on the 4 hour. We took out this minor buy side here, okay, and we created a failure swing right here. Now, what could probably happen here? Price could, market could open up, go one more time higher, but fails to see that high. That's what I want to see. All right, that's what I want to see on NQ. If not, it's probably gonna keep on going lower. Probably gonna take it out. Then before taking this high, this low, it's probably gonna create some sort of internal highs. Internal structure on the lower time frame, probably on the 1 hour time frame. Take them out and then sell up from there. If not, it's probably gonna continue higher from there. If we sweep that high, that high, that's it. That's what I can tell you. And I'm done with the buyers. Weekly outlook. I'm not gonna get into the 1 hour, 15-minute time frame because that is bullshit, bro. You cannot uh, time the market well when it's gonna do certain thing, bro. I mean, I'm saying this in a way that if I tell you on the 15-minute timer that it's gonna tap into these sort of these gap and then gonna shoot up, it's not it's not how it works, bro. All right, I can tell you what I'm gonna look for, what bias or what structure I'm gonna look for. Then when you get the chance, you go on a lower time frame. You look for your setup from your level of interest. So if I'm saying you that this is my level of interest, if I see price goes up, fails to take out that high, create a swing high there, and then I'm gonna go into a lower time frame and look for my setup. That's it. That's how, and I'm gonna target for this low because these lows are my drawn liquidity. All right. So that's how it works. And I hope that this video was helpful for y'all. If it was, sub up, give a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you on to the next one. Till then, be safe, take care of your health, your mental health. Peace out, Chad.